In the early morning hours of May 28, 2011, 20-year-old Madison Scott vanished without a trace from a remote campsite at Hogsback Lake, British Columbia. Her disappearance sparked one of the most extensive missing person investigations in Canadian history. For over a decade, her family, friends, and the community held on to hope, organizing searches and vigils, all while grappling with the uncertainty of her fate. Then, in May 2023, a breakthrough came. Her remains were found, bringing some closure, but also raising more questions. If you want to hear more gripping stories like Madison Scott's case, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Crime Documentaries. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on new unsolved mysteries, criminal investigations, and true crime stories. Share this video with friends and leave a comment with your thoughts on this case. Your voice matters. Subscribe to Crime Documentaries and join us as we uncover the darkest secrets and mysteries. On May 28, 2011, 20-year-old Madison Scott disappeared without a trace after attending a birthday party at Hogsback Lake, located near Vanderhoof in British Columbia, Canada. The lake, nestled in the wilderness, was a popular camping spot for locals and tourists alike. It was a place where friends gathered, pitched tents, and enjoyed the serenity of nature. Madison, a young woman with a bright future ahead, was excited to spend the weekend with friends and family. She arrived at the party, joining a group of people celebrating a birthday at the remote lakeside camping site. The party was filled with laughter, music, and the warmth of a campfire. As the night wore on, the group continued to enjoy themselves, but by 3 a.m., the festivities began to wind down. Madison was last seen around this time, chatting with friends by the campfire. The next morning, when everyone awoke, something was horribly wrong. Madison was gone. Her tent was found empty, and her belongings, her phone, wallet, and keys, were left behind. It didn't make sense. She couldn't have just walked away without a word, and there were no signs of a struggle. Friends and family began to search the area, hoping to find her. They scoured the nearby woods, calling her name, but there was no sign of Madison anywhere. Hours turned into days, and the search for Madison Scott grew more frantic. Local authorities, along with volunteers, launched an extensive search effort. Search dogs were brought in, combing through the surrounding forest and lake area. Still, no trace of Madison could be found. The mystery deepened with each passing day. How could she have vanished without a single clue? The police investigation began in earnest, but even after questioning everyone at the party and looking into possible suspects, there were no solid leads. Was Madison taken by a stranger, or did something happen to her that night that no one was aware of? Theories swirled, but none of them led to any answers. Madison's case soon garnered national attention, becoming one of Canada's most high-profile missing persons investigations. Madison's family, devastated by the disappearance of their daughter, kept pushing forward. Her mother, Dawn Scott, became the face of the campaign to find Madison. She held vigils, made public appeals, and never gave up hope, believing that someone, somewhere, knew what happened to her daughter. Her determination was unwavering, despite the pain that each passing day brought. For over a decade, the investigation continued, with police revisiting old leads and following up on new information. But as time passed, hope began to fade. The case was marked by dead ends, and every year that passed without answers made it seem like Madison's story would never be solved. Then, in 2023, something unexpected happened. Authorities, conducting a routine search in the same area where Madison had last been seen, discovered human remains. The remains were located near Hogsback Lake, just a short distance from the campsite where Madison had been that fateful night. After forensic analysis, it was confirmed that the remains belonged to Madison Scott. The discovery brought both relief and heartbreak to her family. They finally had some closure after 12 long years of uncertainty. However, the question of how Madison ended up in the location where her remains were found remained unanswered. Was she the victim of foul play? Did she meet with an accident? The circumstances surrounding her death were still unclear. Madison's family was left with the agonizing reality that the full truth of what happened to their daughter might never come to light. Her case raised as many questions as it answered, and the mystery of her disappearance would haunt everyone involved for years to come. Madison's story serves as a painful reminder of the many missing persons cases that remain unsolved. But her case has also inspired others to never give up in their search for answers. While Madison's family may never fully understand what happened to her that night, they continue to keep her memory alive. If you want to hear more gripping stories like Madison Scott's case, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Crime Documentaries. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update on new unsolved mysteries, criminal investigations, and true crime stories. Share this video with friends and leave a comment with your thoughts on this case. Your voice matters. Subscribe to Crime Documentaries and join us as we uncover the darkest secrets and mysteries.